Well, hi there. Welcome back to whoever's watching. Name is Shamie. I am an artist with an illustration background, talking about my struggles in life while taking my pooch for a walk. I'm here in Poland on this gorgeous and cold mid-February morning, and I've had a thought after having a conversation with a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, about music, because music, as per my channel, you can see music plays a big part in my life. So I wanted to chat about music, what it means to me, what I think it should mean to people, what I wonder what it means to people, whether it's good creating art under the influence of music, because it has to, on some level, influence your creative process, especially what you're planning to produce. So thinking about it now, I live in Krakow, and if the current state of pollution in Krakow was music, I think I'd be breathing in sludge metal. Everything's in the red, unhealthy, and it's also very cold. So since my fingers are freezing off, I think I'll switch off this video and carry on in a more comfortable setting. I've relocated to my YouTube studio with my blue screen behind me and my ambient light. Production value. Basically just wanted to say what my stance on music is. Where do I stand? What do I find interesting? Well, I like music that's challenging. I like music that generally nips at your ears when you try and listen. Requires a bit more work. I like a lot of music, and then 99% of the rest I hate. Not hate, but dislike. Music snobbery, I guess. I do take it seriously. I have a nice setup. I have some fancy earphones with an amplifier, and I like listening to music while I work. However, I'm not one of these people who cannot function without music. Sometimes I actually paint without music because I need a kind of state of mind, and I wonder if it affects everybody the same way, because this goes with the theme of my searching for more chaos, and it has become evident in my music choice. Whereas before I could do something fusionary, proggy, complicated, even classical complicated, and then the noodling starts, the fingers react, and you just focus in, and you try and come up with more complicated art, where I'm trying to move away from that. So the Melvins have come out. More grungy, more dirty, hence the sludge metal reference. So I'm wondering if other people have experienced the same thing. Is it an effective way of steering yourself, getting out of your process exactly what you want? I guess it is. That's why people paint under the influence of drugs, I guess. It takes you in a different place. Not that I paint under the influence of drugs. I don't. Perhaps I should try someday. But music is important, and my fingers are still freezing because I'm outside. This is my makeshift stop the sun from disturbing me while I paint, because my little art studio is just there on the other side, and my ambient lighting situation is the smog of Krakow. Anyway, my fingers are freezing. I think I'll carry on with this video a little bit later when I can feel my fingers. And I'm back. It's me, really. Don't let the lack of facial hair fool you. I needed to take a shower to defrost my phalanges. They were frozen. And I'm in disguise. No, I'm not. The silly hat is to protect my earphones from my wet hair. But it is me. A short time after the previous video. I still haven't thought about music. I haven't asked my question, which I usually ponder. So my question, I guess, is how much does music affect us when we paint? And I would imagine it does. How much does the theme, the topic, the genre, the style, even if it's a podcast that you like listening to, or how much does it affect you? Because my previous painting started as a lady with a cat and turned into a alien abduction of sorts because podcasts. It kind of made me go there, not consciously, because I just let it take me wherever it takes me. But I kind of wonder, how much does it affect you as a person if you do use music as some kind of inspiration or even background noise, which is not good. How much do you love your music? How much do you let it in your life? How much of it, what relationship do you have with it? Is it a fling, or is it a serious el pasión relationship? That's mine. And yeah, I guess, how conscious are we that it infuses our creative process? I wonder. I'm genuinely wondering. And I'm wondering because I'm really genuinely trying to create more chaos and be a bit more free and less noodly. So I am genuinely asking the question, how much of it is actual, how much does it actually affect us? So that's my question. It's my short video. All over the place, from here to there. I teleported from studio to outside to wearing a hat. Amazing. But that's my question. And if anybody's watching, let me know, because I know what it does to me. It does affect me. It affects me tremendously, to the point where if I'm doing other work, I cannot listen to the same music that I listen to when I paint, because it's just too much. It's too much for me. There's certain artists who I really enjoy, but I can't do it because it demands my attention. It demands my attention to the point where I can't really concentrate on the other thing that I'm doing, whether it's painting or whether it's not. And I am able to paint without actually listening to music, but that's a very, very, very specific thing that I need. I need my brain to be empty. I need my brain to be free, just to wonder and to put something down that I'm wondering about. And it's almost like for me, music is, if you're a music lover, which dictates which? Because it almost feels for me like I'm doing a certain painting and I have to put it down, start something else when I feel like listening to something else. Or I steer the painting in a way, at least that's my silly brain thinking about it. Is it possible to steer you in a different way to affect the style that you're painting in? And I wonder what experience other people have had. So I'm genuinely interested. Leave me a comment if possible. And I think that'll be my video for today.